Some Republicans predicting that MAHA could be the key to winning in 2026, with a new headline from Politico that reads the following. Republicans think RFK Jr. can help them in the midterms. Democrats worry that's true. Dr. Nicole Saphier joins us now, also a Fox News contributor. And good morning to you, Doc.
Hey, good morning, Bill.
What the argument is that health is a bipartisan issue. Do you see him and his message breaking through?
Well, Bill, first of all, health should be a bipartisan issue, but somehow they always tend to polarize it. Whether we're talking about health care, insurance, whatever it may be, you're going to see that polarization. When it comes to the Make America Healthy Again movement, I absolutely think that this could help Republicans in the midterms. Because if you look at the bipartisan polling that's really happened for the last year, over 80% of parents support a lot of the moves that are coming out of the Trump administration regarding having cleaner food, removing the toxins from our food, ensuring that especially lower income areas and schools have access to healthier foods, getting rid of the ultra processed foods, sugary stuff, all of that. You see RFK Jr. working on all of these. And so if you just look at all of their accomplishments, Bill, on paper, overwhelmingly there's bipartisan support for it. The problem, Bill, that I foresee with this administration heading into the midterms is the messenger. Because just like we have seen with President Trump and Trump derangement syndrome, RFK Jr., Secretary Kennedy may be doing some great things in terms of getting our food healthier again, but the messenger is going to be polarizing. So whenever he goes in front of the camera, all of a sudden you will start seeing half of the country not wanting to listen. And so what I think really needs to happen for heading into the midterms is they need to look at their messengers. Whether it is you want someone who's going to be in front of the camera, who is respected by the medical community, who is an effective communicator, who can now tout what they are doing and demonstrate how it is going to be beneficial for our communities, specifically our children and the low-income areas. Bill, you've heard me talk about for over a decade how cancer incidents are on the rise, especially in younger people. This is because of our air, our water, our food. And finally, you have an administration doing something to try and make things healthy for us. So it would behoove us all to embrace the move. But again, Bill, I will tell you, it's all about the messaging and it's all about the messenger.
All right, two things here. Andrew Yang is quoted as saying this. He said there was a total rejection of not just RFK himself, but of the many people that followed him. If your goal is to win, you should be trying to build as big a tent as possible. He was in Pennsylvania last week, and apparently he's going to campaign even more before the midterm, so we will watch that story. Meanwhile, this is what our poll shows about healthy eating in America. All right, we asked parents about the food-related risks to children. Highly processed foods and obesity are considered by 2/3 of the people to be the biggest or the major threat. I'm sure that is not a surprise to you, is it not?
Of course not. And the reason, Bill, I can tell you the people who do not believe it is a threat is because they do not understand. And so getting out in front of people and educating them on how much our diet and our sedentary lifestyle truly are contributing, not to just people being overweight, but being overweight causes us to be in a constant state of inflammation. That chronic inflammation is why we see metabolic syndrome, diabetes, autoimmune disease, cancer, dementia. Everything is related to our state of inflammation, obesity being one of the biggest culprits. And to really tackle the obesity epidemic, you have to tackle the food supply. And that starts with educating people about the dangers of our food supply. I agree with Andrew Yang. What I'm again saying is the messenger. You want to have as big of a tent as possible. You want a lot of mouthpieces, but you have to make sure that they're not just within the inner circle of RFK Jr. Because again, I think there is an RFK Jr. derangement syndrome, just like Trump derangement syndrome. You have to start getting some people on board to spread this message because it is for the better of our society.
Yeah, that poll, Washington Post, that came out back in the summertime. Obesity has been an issue for quite some time, but the highly processed foods hasn't been something we focused on. So we'll see if it makes it healthier as we go. Thank you, Doctor. Nice to see you today. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Phil.
All right.